Hello everyone, Lorenzo here. Today I wanted to talk about The Flash, Season 1, Episode 5, Plastique. Now, this is the introduction of our first metahuman that's not completely evil. Her name is Betty. She has the power to turn anything she touches into a bomb. And she's a nice woman. She worked for the military, but then she was experimented on by some people of the military, and now she's out for vengeance. Team Flash, Star Labs, they find out about her. They convince her to slow down on the revenge plan, and they bring her in to try to help her out. Cisco has the hots for her. Turns a little weird, but it's all just for jokes. And Barry, he's the most determined to help Betty out, and I think that is mainly because he is a metahuman too. He sympathizes. He is a good person in general, but that definitely is a driving motivation. Meanwhile, General Eiling, one of the guys that helped experiment on her, he and a bunch of other army men are after her, and they're trying to protect her and just trying to make her situation better. Unfortunately, they can't reverse her powers, so it does feel like she's cursed. But Barry, Cisco, Caitlin, they're still willing to find a way to make the best of it. But then Dr. Wells, as previously shown, is a bit more morally gray. He convinces her to go and kill Eiling. And so she tries, and then Barry tries to stop her, and then she gets shot by Eiling. And she dies. Her body has to be taken into the ocean, and Barry has to run on and off water to escape the giant explosion that comes out of it. Nobody knows about what Wells told her to do, and it's just a tragic ending in general. Overall, it was a good episode. It was just a little sad with that ending. This is the first time that we see a good metahuman other than Barry. And she was a cool character. Not much was known about her, but it was only one episode. There's also a subplot of Barry and Joe trying to convince Iris to stop investigating the streak. They're worried about her safety. But Barry becomes more confrontational about it, and she ends up putting her name on it, sort of rebelliously, and in the end, Barry sort of a friendship breakup. He kind of does a friendship breakup with her. So it was just a sad end in general. And I think this episode is just trying to do good, but sometimes you fail. And unlike the third episode, the one with the mist, this one focuses more on the failure. Star Labs fails to help Betty with her explosion powers. Betty fails to kill Eiling. Barry fails to save Betty from Eiling. Barry fails convincing Iris to stop writing about him. It is definitely more cynical. It's still a generally fun show throughout. There's still a lot of jokes, but this does show a more dramatic side of the show and how sometimes things really just won't work out. Still, nicely done episode. Can't wait to talk about the next one. See you soon. Almost forgot the after credit scene. It's a flashback to Dr. Wells talking with General Eiling as they had previously worked together, but they had moral disagreements over their methods. Dr. Wells is getting mad for some sort of horrible treatment they were doing to a test subject, and he ends their partnership. And then Dr. Wells comes into one of the lab rooms and he's talking to the subject and telling him that everything's alright, he's gone, and it turns out it's a gorilla. His name is Grodd. And that's it. It shows Dr. Wells can be a little more humane. So his moral ambiguity is still pretty ambiguous. Yeah.